Good morning. Happy Saturday. So, I wanted to give some updates. Oh, I'm nosy. While I'm waiting for my next class, I've been in the gym. God, I'm nosy. All right, so y'all seen this weather? Like, what's the deal with the weather though? Because Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I feel like it was like 98 degrees with like 100% chance of hot flashes. And then yesterday, it was storming and 48 degrees. Like storming, hailing, windy. Like I gotta have cancer and pneumonia. Come on now, God. Pick a struggle. Pick a struggle. So last week I went to do like the mapping for my radiation and they drew all over me. Like literally it was like permanent marker and I couldn't figure out how to get it off. Like I had to take like 3 showers. It was annoying anyway. So they did the scans and the x-rays and everything and they sent it to the lab and guess what? It didn't work. Why do I have to do everything twice? Like, come on now. So the first time that they tried to map my radiation spot, so this boob is still bigger than this boob by a little bit. You can't really tell, but when you're laying flat on the radiation table, it kind of blocks one of them. And so they want to make sure that the skin that should not be radiated doesn't get burned, which I appreciate that, right? So I got these little permanent tattoo markers. I have little black dots, or it looks like little freckles around my radiation area. And we did all the scanning and the x-rays. I did 2 CT scans. I guess they sent it over to the lab. And somebody called me back yesterday like, we're sorry, but we need you to do it again. We didn't get the correct measurements and something is wrong with the left side. We need you to use both arms and blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm 3 weeks out. My next chemo transfusion is on Monday, so I'm really trying to be. Sorry, somebody keeps calling me and it pauses the video, and I need to just go on do not disturb. So I'm 3 weeks out from the last chemo treatment. I'm scheduled to go back to my next transfusion on Monday. So let's talk cat side effects. I'm still completely bruised all up and down my leg. Which is embarrassing because now I can't put on a bathing suit. I get sun rashes, nosebleeds. The chemo fog is still there. I can't remember too much of anything. I'm 100% nauseous all the time. Okay, let me explain this nausea. So this is not like the regular nausea where you're like, oh, okay, I don't feel well. This is one of those things where you don't, like, I'm so bloated on whatever this chemo is that I really don't get hungry. And when I do get hungry, I just start to feel nauseous, like I have to throw up. And then after I eat something, the nausea leaves this aftertaste that just is disgusting. So think about it like this. So picture it. You're at a restaurant in the Spring Mountain area. This is for my people that live in Las Vegas, right? You're in that Spring Mountain area and you're at a restaurant and they bring you your food and then all of a sudden, boom, you get a whiff of fucking sewage. That's how my nausea works. That's how it works. After I eat, I just get this aftertaste that makes me feel like I just want to. Y'all know I got issues, right? Like, y'all know I was an English major, so I can make anything as descriptive as I possibly can. And adjective is my best friend. So guess what? Listen, I know how to explain anything to make you understand what I'm trying to say. It makes you feel like you got a whiff of that sewage smell. Like, I hate everything about Cat Sila. I'm going to just throw that out there because my body hurts. Now I can't eat. Well, let me take that back. I can absolutely eat. But who the hell wants to eat when everything is just going to come right back up? So I eat very little now. I eat literally just to maintain because I don't like the feeling of nausea or the feeling of having to. Never mind. All right, so that was a pretty good workout. I'm done for the day. So more updates. I went to see my oncologist last week just to get an update on how my blood work is and what my new side effects were for the chemo. So I told him that I was struggling with the rashes and the blood clots and the nausea. So he has decided to up my pre-meds during chemo on Monday because the last treatment I literally was sick 20 minutes into transfusion. So we're going to try to avoid all of the nausea and vomiting day 1 and 2 by adding more pre-meds to the IV before I start the actual Cat Sila transfusion. And when I say pre-meds, it's stuff like Benadryl, gabapentamine. I think that's for nausea. I think he said that he's going to add something else for the heat rashes that's happening because those things are pretty blistering and debilitating. Like super. I have super anxiety a couple days before chemo because I just remember the side effects and how it makes me feel. The fact that I'm literally down for about. At this point, I just go with the flow. I feel like I've been fighting this long. I might as well keep going, right? Like, I be sick, y'all. It's depressing. I'm sick. I want my regular life back. I want my real body back. I hate to say it, but these things are very uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable for me. I'm sure I'll get through it and be okay. I am just exhausted. I'm fucking exhausted and I'm tired of all of it. At this point, I just pretty much just stay prayed up because there's really nothing else I can do, right? Like, I pray to God that he gets me through this and that I don't kill anybody in the process. Listen, I've lost more friends, which probably weren't my friends to begin with. I've cut more people off because my feelings continue to get hurt, which most people don't think I have feelings because I've always been the strong one. I feel like nobody really takes me seriously when I say you've hurt my feelings because my feelings are still getting hurt. So I'm cutting people off left and right. I stay prayed up. I stay in the gym and in the Bible, and that's it. Yeah, your girl read the Bible. Harris out. I hope y'all have a great weekend.